I'm Deborah Chu, I'm a clinical hypnotherapist, and Chats with Deb is my creation. I'm originally from Australia. My heritage is Taiwanese. I was a little confused growing up with my place in the world. And so outwardly, I looked very successful. Looked like I was running towards something, but in reality, I was actually running away from something. And so this running away from something led me to New York, working in some of the best commercial real estate companies in the world. But secretly, I felt like a fraud. It wasn't how I was meant to show up in the world. And so I kept self-sabotaging myself. And then this kept happening until I eventually burnt out. So once I finally said goodbye to corporate and ended that chapter, I was able to take that time to understand what was going on in my internal world. And that's where all the modalities came in to try all these different things. Fundamentally, I felt like there was something wrong with me that I had to fix. And finally, I tried hypnotherapy. It was the thing that made me feel like there wasn't something broken, that gave me the tools to work through something for myself. 2 weeks after my second hypnosis session, the feeling of being a fraud finally dissipated. It was like a huge sigh of relief. The fear of sharing my story and being judged for it was no longer there anymore. And I was finally able to show up for myself, because prior to that, I wasn't very authentic because I couldn't show up for anybody because I couldn't show up for myself. I finally met who I was and was happy with that. In hypnosis, it's like being in flow state. So it allows your rational mind to quieten down in order for your emotional mind to take center stage, to really allow the wisdom of your emotions to be at the forefront. And without all the noise of the external world and your internal judgment and blame, for a brief moment in time, you're inspired to see things from a new perspective. You're inspired to try on new behaviors to see if that's the right road for you. Because for the first time in a really long time, they're finally really allowing them to see themselves for who they are and in all their glory. I work with business owners and entrepreneurs who are dealing with self-sabotaging behaviors. So they see the success they want and they know the things that they need to do, but they have these behaviors that no longer serve them, that are getting in the way. And what I do is I help them create lifelong tools so that they can bring that into any challenges that they face. This one client I was working with, she was really struggling with finding new clients, and she had posters all over the town that she was living in, but nothing was happening. And so doing a session with me, unblocking the resistance that she had, the next day, 3 people signed up. It's the energetic blocks that are there that stop people from seeing your poster or from wanting your services. One of the reasons why we can feel stuck is that we don't think we have the resources within us to work through what it is that we're working through. So if any of this seems interesting to you, or maybe you're even hesitant and you're not sure if this is the right thing for you, book a free 30-minute session with me. What I can do for you in the 30-minute session is to provide you with one tool that you can use depending on the thing that it is you're working through. And just have a chat. That's all we need to do.